Hello everyone. Today we will be introducing KeyShot and how it works with ZW3D. We will cover the basics, key functions of KeyShot and a simple example. We will go through three main parts. First, an introduction to KeyShot and installation. Second, the main functions and how to use them. KeyShot is a 3D rendering and animation software. It is powerful and easy to use. It helps create realistic images and animations from 3D models. A key feature is real-time rendering. You see changes instantly when you adjust materials, lighting, or cameras. It is widely used in manufacturing, automotive, and consumer goods industries to visualize product designs quickly and accurately. Now, let's look at some common questions about installation and licensing. First, which KeyShot version works with ZW3D? Up to ZW3D 2026, KeyShot 12 and earlier versions are compatible. Second, do you need to update KeyShot when you update ZW3D? Yes. For example, if you upgrade from ZW3D 2019 to 2026, you must also upgrade from KeyShot 9 to KeyShot 12. Third, where to download KeyShot? Zusoft doesn't provide any download path of KeyShot. We need to download it from the KeyShot official website. Please notice that KeyShot doesn't support to download the previous version. Fourth, what are the system requirements? Please check the official KeyShot website for the latest system requirements. Finally, is KeyShot with ZW3D the same as the official version? It is equal to the KeyShot HD version. For more details, visit the KeyShot comparison page. After installation, always start KeyShot from the ZW3D interface. Do not use the desktop icon. Make sure your Zusoft license is activated. If you launch KeyShot from the desktop, it may ask for activation and the Zusoft license will not work. Now let's see the key functions of KeyShot. This is the KeyShot interface. It includes the menu, quick toolbar, workspace, library, and project panel. We will now look at the main functions, interface, settings, model editing, materials, environment, and rendering. Note, animation, KeyShot XR, and KeyVR are not available with the Zusoft license. You may wonder how ZW3D works with KeyShot, how to import the model and update them. Clicking the KeyShot button in ZW3D imports the current model into KeyShot. If you modify the model in ZW3D, clicking the button again will update it in KeyShot. If you open a new model in ZW3D, clicking the button will import it into the same KeyShot session. Please pay attention that KeyShot with ZW3D doesn't support to import any existing files that are not currently opened. Under Edit Preferences, you can change language, interface color, font size, hotkeys, and so on. These help you customize KeyShot to your preference. You can easily view and move the model separately in KeyShot. KeyShot raid the model with faces. But using groups to organize parts of the model is more recommended. For example, you can select all faces with the same material and save them as a group. This makes it easier to apply materials or move multiple parts at once. A very useful tip. If we set the same color for faces of a solid in ZW3D, they will appear in the same group in KeyShot. So, it's a good idea to preset colors in ZW3D before importing. Now let's talk about the materials issues. KeyShot integrated a set of material and color and texture library so we can directly use them. To apply a color or material, simply drag it from the library to the model or the structure tree. It's very easy to use. You can also edit materials by double-clicking the model. In the color library, we can delete, edit, or add new colors. Materials is an important part of rendering. KeyShot has a material library with common materials like metal, plastic, stone, wood, and so on. Same as the color, we can directly drag the material to the model. Material has properties like roughness, refractive index, thickness, and etc. Different materials has different properties. Adjust the properties parameter, we can preview the effect in the model space directly and quickly. You can customize the materials with different parameter and save your own materials to material library. Textures add detail to materials. Textures has a variety of different styles. You can apply color, specular, opacity, bump, and label map styles to models. Let's change the material of the model to metal and see what's the effect of different style. A model can have multiple textures at the same time. Besides the integrated texture library, we can also import the image into KeyShot as texture map. You can scale and reposition them in the material settings. After finishing the material setting of the model, we need to set the environment of the current model space, that's adding light and background. KeyShot offers 5 lighting presets: performance, basic, product, interior, and jewelry. All of them are customizable. You can also add custom lights from the menu Edit Add Light. Some materials, like spotlight, point light, area light, can be assigned to components for more control. About the environment. Environments include background, lighting, and reflections. The usage of environment is same as color, material, texture. Drag and drop an environment into the model space to apply it. You can adjust brightness, contrast, size, and height in the project environment settings. When we render the image, maybe we don't want to show the environment background, then we can set the background to different type like lighting environment, color, or a custom image. Now, we finish the basic setting of the model and the environment. We need to render the model space to an image. What aspect we need to pay attention to? First of all, it's about the view. You can switch between different camera views. Use hotkeys like Ctrl plus Alt plus number for standard views. And the drag the left mouse can help to rotate the view. If we need to make the photo more realistic, we can choose between perspective and orthographic views. The perspective value can be set by ourselves to make the photo looks more dynamic. Camera is a special kind of view. You can add, remove, or save camera views. When we double-click on the camera we created before, we can directly switch to the saved camera view. There are few methods to create camera view accurately. 1. Set a camera target to center an object. Pick the face in the model space and the camera will directly set the selected face as the center of current view. 2. Use walkthrough mode to move the camera freely. This helps you capture the best angles for your render. Now let's step into the last step, rendering. We can take a screenshot to quickly capture the current view. What we see if what we get. It means that we will get an image which is not properly rendered. But this method is super quick. For higher quality, use the render function. You can customize image format, quality, save location and other configurations. After we click on Render button, the software will start to render. Rendering time depends on model complexity, lighting, image size, and your computer's performance. Keyshot is supposed to be the most fast render tool within the market, so we don't have to wait for a long time for it. Let's see the result. It seems good, right? You can try more light/material setting in Keyshot to get a better result. Keyshot is very powerful and could help you to quickly get an perfect render photo. That's all for today's introduction to Keyshot with ZW3D. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at ZW3D@zoosoft.com.